Hello everyone. How you doing? Today I'm smoking what would be called an unknown mix. I stuffed my Meerschaum a little bit ago with something and I forget what it was. You've seen her on the tube a few times. Very nicely colored. As you know, they don't always show up as dark as they are. But I'll tone the exposure down so you can see just for a moment what she looks like. There. See how she's nicely browned in the right places. And I love her. It's my favorite Meerschaum. Well, the Fisherman that you've seen runs a close second, but I've never quite seen a Cleopatra that nice. And it's another Beckler. Considered one of the premier carvers. Passed away a few years back, Beckler. But there are some very good names out there now with some marvelous material being produced. And if you're into Meerschaums, go searching for a nice one. They're reasonable. I mean, you might have to spend a little bit, but it's not like a briar. The one thing I like about Meerschaums is you have sort of like a goal, believe it or not, in browning them up, and kind of fun, you know. The quote today is by playwright Tennessee Williams, who said, "We are like guinea pigs in God's laboratories. Humanity is a work in progress." Close quote. Tennessee Williams. This blend tastes like a Cavendish, a non-aromatic. Yeah, maybe a little casing on there. So we're honing in slowly on the weekend. Thursday night football is a thing I'm going to watch. I'm also going to watch a movie I rented for 2 days. I'd seen it uh, yesterday. I'm going to watch it again today. Uh, it's a new one with Jennifer Aniston. It's called We're the Millers. And if you have, access to movies, like if you're on Xfinity, if you're on Comcast, they're running it now, and I'm sure other companies have it. It is a riot. You've got to see it. It's really funny. It's about a drug dealer that has to make a haul from Mexico. The money is just too good, and he's really not doing too well selling weed, so he goes down there to get literally a ton of marijuana in an RV, and he has to put together a makeshift family, and a boy and a girl and a wife, quote unquote. So he assembles this group, and they're from different backgrounds, and Jennifer Aniston plays a stripper that has to clean up and look like the wife, and he gets his hair cut and looks real professional and everything. So they go under this guise of a family to make it look like nothing's up, so they can haul the drugs back to the States, and it's a riot. Yeah. If you've seen the movie RV with Robin Williams, they meet up with this family inadvertently that they can't shake. That's like this happy-go-lucky group. Same thing, boy and a girl. And he happens to be an ex-DEA agent, so it all works out in the end. But it's really funny. You have to rent it or buy it or whatever, see it in the movie. It's one of these same day in theater type of thing you can rent on TV. So, okay, so try it. We'll move on now. Hope you're smoking your favorite tobaccos and your favorite pipes. And hope you're doing well, of course. I am doing fine. So, pretty okay day out there. Some clouds, but it's not raining. It's been sunny at times. And sun shining in fairly well. No lights. I don't need lights on the inside. Took my shower this morning, got all gussied up. My wife calls it washing the Volkswagen, so she gives me some assistance, just sort of stands there and steadies me in the stall, and helps me with some of the bathing. But anyway, I'm feeling really good. Spick and span. I appreciate some of all of the comments lately. They've been really nice. I know I sometimes get redundant, but they've been very nice comments and thoughtful, and I appreciate it. And thanks for the new subscribers, the one or two that sign on in the last day or two. So it's a shout out to new friends and old friends. I think we're all pretty well, back to normal after this Google stuff, so. So on to the next crisis as it pops up, whatever that's going to be. If you've noticed, the end of this is chewed off. But it's such a nice stem that I'm thinking of getting it bent a little bit more and sticking a softie on it. But eventually I'll get it replaced. It's got a unique feature that's a little ring, as it were, here. Right here, it's like movable. Little ring there. If you can actually see. Yeah, there we go. It slides up and down. You know, it's made that way. You don't see it too much in pipes. But I break her out once in a while, give her a smoke. Someone asked a couple days ago how many bowls I smoke during the day. It's usually about 4 or 5, but it waxes and wanes. Sometimes I cut back a little bit. And then other times, you know, you feel like smoking more during a particular day. No rants or getting off topic. Today, anyway. A shout out of sorts to some new presenters. And you know who you are. I mean, the community catches on pretty quickly, and welcome. It's hard to believe that Christmas is just around the corner. You know, Thanksgiving's coming up, and then Christmas, and the holiday madness. Oh, I get approaching the 14-minute mark. I decided to keep them at 15 minutes and under. Gets a little boring after the allotted time, so I'm sticking to the standard time for the videos. So, you know what that is. Time to say goodbye and happy smoking.